This news update is brought to you by...
This is how we flow. Oh, the offers are quite exciting, and the prices will leave you smiling. Everybody's got a chance to glow.
Get the new Samsung J5 plus 1 gig free data starting at just $345.
It's Friday, December the 18th, 2015, and this is your Barbados Today morning news update. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Thanks for joining us. In our top story this morning, there has been a swift objection to the government's decision to impose a 22% value-added tax on cell phone airtime services from January the 1st next year. President of the Barbados Consumer Research Organization, Malcolm Gibbs State, has come out strongly against the newly approved amendments to the VAT Act, which will see Barbadian consumers paying the new tax. On Wednesday, the Senate approved the measure, which was tabled in the House of Assembly on Tuesday by Minister of Finance Chris Sinclair. However, arguing that Barbadians were already financially overburdened, Gibbs State called for the withdrawal of the newly levy, describing it as outrageous. Equally opposed to the 4.5% imposition on voice and other transmissions is communications analyst Hallam Hope. He explained that government was going against the trend being set by progressive countries that sought to implement net neutrality rules requiring telecommunication companies to maintain services such as Skype and WhatsApp free of charges. A visibly frustrated chairman of the Employment Rights Tribunal, Hal Gollop QC, yesterday afternoon condemned the behavior of legal counsel for the state-owned National Conservation Commission for persistently setting back the hearing into the contentious retrenchment of some 200 NCC workers. For the second time in as many days, resumption of the hearing had to be adjourned indefinitely this time because the Commission's lawyer, Mitch Codrington, failed to turn up and ask for a deferment.
This is the fourth time that an adjournment has been sought on behalf of the Commission. But that is an unsatisfactory state of affairs. It has gone beyond the bounds of reasonableness, and I think it absolutely important that the Commission, that the Tribunal must state its position. The statute is very silent on the powers which the Tribunal has to order a continuation or commencement of a hearing in the absence of counsel for one of the parties.
In more news now, when Coral Wilkinson, a nurse at the Queen Elizabeth Hospital, fell and severely injured herself at the hospital, Tom Adams was Prime Minister of Barbados. Lady Diana Spencer had not yet married Prince Charles, and researchers were yet to find the wreck of the Titanic in the North Atlantic. Today, 7 prime ministers later, including Adams, who died in 1983, Wilkinson's life has virtually been wrecked by the seemingly everlasting intense pain from the fall and the mental anguish she suffers trying to collect from the office of the Solicitor General Jennifer Edwards some $400,000, which she and her lawyer, Sir Richard Cheltenham QC, estimate she needs for surgery in the United Kingdom to bring back some form of normality to her life.
9th of July, 1995. Go back to England, had the surgery done. And I took the old x-ray with me in there, and I went to see another surgeon who diagnosed me as the same thing. Look at the x-rays, sent me for repeat x-rays, repeat MRI, which said the condition had gotten worse over the years. went into hospital, and so he said he would fix the lower back first, but that was worse than the neck, and I would come back at a later date to have this work on it done.
Employees at the state-run National Sports Council are being assured by the Front District Administration that their jobs are safe. Minister of Sports Stephen Lashley gave the assurance, stating that he wanted to calm the nerves of concerned employees who may have been misinformed about the future of their jobs, as reported in a section of the press. Lashley dismissed claims that the workers would be given the option to take early retirement packages. The minister explained that in seeking to manage the cost of running statutory corporations, the government was looking to integrate Sports Council, the Wildy Gymnasium, and the Kensington Oval Management, Inc. In sports, Chelsea have sacked manager Jose Mourinho several months after he led them to Premier League title. The 52-year-old Portuguese had been in his second spell at the club, taking charge in June 2013. Chelsea finished 8 points clear last season and won the League Cup, but have lost 9 of their 16 league games so far and are 16th in the table, 1 point above relegation places. Mourinho's final match was Monday's 2-1 defeat at leaders Leicester City.
It is surely one of football's most dramatic downfalls. Just a few months ago, Jose Mourinho was celebrating a Premier League title. The special one seemed the unsackable one. But this season, the success has suddenly turned sour. Calamities, controversies, and now for the second time, the end of his Chelsea reign. Defeat to Leicester on Monday proved the final straw, with Mourinho saying he felt betrayed by his own team.
I have to look at some players' eye in the eyes for one more time, and to feel if they feel Chelsea the same way I do, if they feel our job the same way I do, because if they feel Chelsea the way I do, and if they feel being a football professional the same way I do, for sure some of them, they have to react in a different way.
Mourinho's problems began in the very first match of the season. His outburst at club doctor Eva Canero sparking headlines and ultimately legal action. And on the pitch, things proved just as turbulent. Chelsea's worst ever Premier League start, prompting frustration from Mourinho, often at officials. He was fined, sent to the stands, even banned from the stadium. As the defeats mounted, Mourinho seemed a man struggling for answers.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
It was days before Christmas. I had so much to do. Shopping, more shopping, and I was feeling blue. There's a mother, a father, a wifey, and friend. Lots of things to buy, but there was no money to spend. I found the answer. The BT shopping spree. 15,000 in goodies. Free, free, free. It's easy to enter. Nothing hard to do. Follow my instructions and a winner can be you. Visit facebook.com/Barbados today. Do it quickly and fill out your form to enter this spree. Look, I'm shopping at the Costly Less Mega Store. Come down, fill your trolleys with goodies and more. And like me, you too can say, ho, ho, ho.
Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
Welcome back with regional news now. A Trinidadian woman in Brooklyn, the USA, has been convicted of stabbing her Guyanese-born neighbor to death, cutting her into pieces and dumping the body parts in Hampstead and Bayshore in Long Island in July 2014. On Tuesday, jurors in Riverhead took a few hours to convict Leah Cuevas, 44, of second-degree murder in the death of Chanel Latoya Thompson Brown, 28, whose body parts were found on 4 separate days. Prosecutors said Cuevas killed Thompson Brown in a dispute over rent and utility payments. Brown was renting a room from Cuevas. On the global front now, British Prime Minister David Cameron says really good progress has been made at the European Summit talks, but renegotiating UK membership would be very difficult. Cameron presented his bid to reform the UK's relationship with the EU at dinner at the summit in Brussels. The Prime Minister said hard work would be needed on the 4 issues for change he put forward at the meeting. European Council President Donald Tusk said the talks represented a make-or-break moment. And on that note, we end our Barbados Today morning news update. However, you can join us again this afternoon. Until then, remember to log on to www.barbadostoday.bb, subscribe to our e-paper email updates, or like us on Facebook. You can also catch us on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Also tune into Channel 101 on Flow TV and Mix 96.9 FM to get all the latest news and sports. I'm Emmanuel Joseph. Have a fantastic day.